So friends, Donald Trump continues to bloviate about how Senator Mark Kelly and 5 other members of Congress told our military members to disobey Trump's orders. I mean, just look at this post. The traitors that told the military to disobey my orders should be in jail right now. But friends, the problem with that is neither Senator Kelly nor the other members of Congress who made that video that I viewed as a public service announcement did not tell military members to disobey Donald Trump's orders. They told the military members they have a duty to disobey unlawful orders, which is inarguably true and accurate. It's no different from Senator Kelly telling military members, you have a duty not to drive drunk. You have a duty not to steal a car. You have a duty not to burglarize someone's home. Let's talk about that, because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So friends, Donald Trump's revenge-fueled lawlessness and abuse of power knows no bounds. After 6 members of Congress, 5 of whom are military veterans, made a public service announcement video stating something that is a bedrock principle of military law. Indeed, it is set out right there in the manual for courts-martial that military members must disobey unlawful orders. Donald Trump says those 6 members of Congress are traitors. They committed the crime of sedition. They should be prosecuted. And of course, Pete Hegseth, and now it looks like the FBI, are falling in line with Dear Leader. Let's start with the new reporting. This from Politico. Headline: Pentagon to investigate Senator Mark Kelly for anti-Trump video. The unprecedented move comes after the retired Navy captain advised troops they don't need to obey unlawful orders. The Pentagon on Monday announced it is investigating Senator Mark Kelly, a critic of President Donald Trump and Navy veteran, after he and fellow Democrats advised troops not to follow illegal orders. The Pentagon, in a post on X, said it had launched a thorough review into Kelly for serious allegations of misconduct, which could result in recalling the Arizona senator to active duty to court-martial him. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, in a statement, confirmed that the move was made in relation to a video circulated on social media last week where Kelly and 5 other Democratic lawmakers reminded American service members of their oath to the Constitution and not to an individual ruler. Quote, Kelly's conduct brings discredit upon the armed forces and will be addressed appropriately, Hegseth said. Kelly, in a statement, dismissed the investigation. Quote, if this is meant to intimidate me and other members of Congress from doing our jobs and holding this administration accountable, it won't work, he said. I've given too much to this country to be silenced by bullies who care more about their own power than protecting the Constitution. In the video, Kelly, a retired Navy captain, was shown telling troops, our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders. The video also featured Senator Alyssa Slotkin, a former CIA analyst and Pentagon official, as well as Representatives Jason Crow, Maggie Goodlander, Chrissy Houlihan, and Chris Deluzio, all of whom have served in the military. While the lawmakers did not specify what orders they considered illegal, many Democrats have argued Trump is putting the military in a legal gray area with deadly strikes against suspect drug smuggling boats in Latin America and by deploying the National Guard to U.S. cities. But friends, I'm afraid it doesn't stop at the Pentagon, because the FBI is now also bowing to dear leader's whims, his lawlessness, his abuse of power. This from Axios. Headline, Democrats say FBI is probing them over video urging soldiers to defy unlawful orders. A group of House and Senate Democrats who urged military service members to defy unlawful orders from the Trump administration said Tuesday the FBI is seeking to interview them about their comments. The lawmakers are accusing President Trump of using federal law enforcement as a tool for harassment of his political adversaries. Quote, "The president directing the FBI to target us is exactly why we made this video in the first place," Senator Alyssa Slotkin, who organized the video about which the comments were made, said in a post on X. The White House and FBI did not immediately respond to requests for comment. So friends, these 6 members of Congress spoke the truth. Military members must not obey unlawful orders. So think about it. Donald Trump wants to charge, for example, Senator Kelly with a crime because he told military members not to commit a crime. You know, friends, in both officer basic training, which I attended at what was then Fort Bragg and what is again Fort Bragg, and then again at the Army's JAG School in Charlottesville, Virginia, it was drilled into my head, it was drilled into our heads that yes, we must obey lawful orders, but we must disobey unlawful orders. That's the only thing that makes the military work. That's the only thing that protects the American people. That's the only thing that protects the military members themselves from getting in trouble. In fact, they could be court-martialed for obeying unlawful orders. They must disobey unlawful orders. You know what, friends? Let's just have a quick look at what the Manual for Courts-Martial says. The Manual for Courts-Martial states that an order is deemed lawful unless it is contrary to the Constitution, the laws of the United States, or lawful superior orders, or for some other reason is beyond the authority of the official issuing it. Furthermore, the Manual for Courts-Martial also states that service members can be punished for following orders they know to be unlawful, or a person of ordinary sense and understanding would have known the order to be unlawful. So friends, it's not just that military members have a duty to disobey unlawful orders. If they obey unlawful orders, they could be punished. They could be court-martialed. Oh, and by the way, the 6 members of Congress who spoke that truth in the video they created, yeah, they have speech or debate clause protection against prosecution for saying those things, for speaking that truth. But you know what? If Donald Trump wants to again try to bring a revenge-fueled prosecution, whether civilian or military, against those 6 members of Congress, I have a feeling it will turn out just about as well for the Trump administration as the James Comey and Letitia James prosecutions have turned out. Oh yeah, they were both just dismissed by the judge. Because, you know, justice matters. Friends, as always, please stay safe, please stay tuned, and I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.